All right. Last we left off, you guys made it to the spire, and upon entering, just before entering, you guys were essentially warned by this sort of, unknown female voice. Only those of pure of heart can really succeed. But upon entering into sort of the staircase foyer, you guys all, in a way, became unconscious. You guys all went through a series of dreams and sort of visions of the past. That bits and pieces of each point were changed, or things that you don't remember happening. But thanks to Beck's character, Sia was able to get out of this sort of dream-like trap, wake the others, able to wake the others, though during this she was able to see into the dreams of certain party members that did not leave a good light on some other party members. Because independently, without the use of this female, whoever or what she is, helping in regards to this sort of ritual, in regards to the paintings, the mosaics, these sort of hearts. Independently, you guys were able to essentially freeze out of time the final moments of a birth of a child god. Now, within Beck's Sia's hands is the little baby girl. In all her goblin-like, bugbear, fey-like features. And to sort of help in regards to getting this, Finch used his vision quite a lot. Seeing a bunch of either help or things that might push along their trials. But upon completing it, you guys search through the base floor of this spire. There's a sort of arcanist's room, a shrine room, a sort of waiting casual-like room, and then just as you guys attempt to leave, you guys push the door opens, and then standing in your way over the bodies of some Yellow Lotus members is the Warlord, which you guys have kind of been after for the last however long it's been.
Alright. I'm ready to fuck this dude up.
So I will ask for initiative from everybody, please.
Oh.
Oh, that's bad.
Is a 16 from Ezekiel.
To be fair, though, I've been rolling quite good these last few sessions. If I start rolling like dog shit, that's honestly just the universe balancing itself out.
Like the Force, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, this is probably my second initiative for Whistle.
11 from me.
I got a 23.
Nice.
Oh, hang on a minute. 26.
What about you, Beck?
9.
9? Sia gets 9. And Old Green McGee gets a 14. So I will state that the life of this child is of utmost importance for any attempts to leave the labyrinth. Beck, you will be rolling dexterity saving throws with disadvantage. and that there will be, as of right now, unforeseen consequences if the baby takes any injuries.
Alright.
With that the case, Wessel, you will be up. The warlord is a hulking monstrosity of muscle. Finch, since the last time you saw him in your vision, it looks like he's only gotten bigger. Muscles are bulging out. It's like his skin, emerald green and sort of swirling. Like it's doing its best to like contain the muscle underneath. But from the look of his face, it's sort of contorted. There doesn't look to be a sort of intelligence behind the eyes anymore.
What was the initiative order that we had? Was
Alright,
it
so so Wessel's going first.
Yep.
Then Ezekiel. The Warlord's going third. Then Finch, and then Sia.
Okay. I'm guessing I'm the Fable Assassin.
You are indeed the Fable Assassin.
Okay.
I tried finding like a sort of as close as I could, but that's what you're gonna get.
Oh, it is from Fable.
Yeah.
And hopefully that model's okay for you now, Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Ooh.
What the hell?
And I'm just having a dumb moment to. So he's taking up these 4 squares here.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run straight forward because I don't think I can do anything else without. Wait, do I get extra move? Okay, no, I do only have 30 foot. Oh, whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna run up and
And
hit
swing
him.
at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my, or swing at him, punch at him, whatever, with my punch daggers.
No worries. Coming up to him, you really feel the size difference between you and this sort of giant of a once man. Just animalistic in his expression, frothing at the mouth.
He's bigger than Ezekiel. It's my,
Dunzock.
gotta tell you, if this fucking shiny black dice rolls a single digit, I'm actually gonna never use it ever again. I will get out my paint pen and scribble on it.
For a quick thought, I thought fucking C as a character was Lady Bowerstone, but with Jackablade's fucking mask.
Now, Lady Bowerstone has huge kadonkas and a fucking purple robe.
That's right.
I don't know what that's from. Anyway,
Well, it's a
attack.
WoW human, but I don't know what the fuck they've done to the face.
Yeah. Oh, I got a natural 20.
Nice work.
I got a natural 20 on the first one and a 16 on. Well, this is on the dice. 27 for the first.
Yep, that definitely hits.
And a 23 for the second one.
That also definitely hits.
Okay. Punch dagger 1d4 piercing. Where the fuck? And it's an extra damage die for a crit.
Yes.
Okay. I just never get crits.
Yeah, it's double your damage die.
Fucking hell. It's a d4, that's a d4. This will just be for the first one. Uh, 10. And... Huh?
Yep, 10
Okay, 10. Oh, wow. 5.
and 5.
It also my punch daggers also have deadly. I can't remember what that does, but I'm trying to find where the fuck it is. I can re-roll up to one of the weapons damage dice if it rolls a 1, and that was that one just then.
We'll re-roll it.
Oh yes, baby. That is a 4 on the die. It's an 8 in total.
All right, so 10 and 8.
Yep.
All right.
The other rolls were both 3s. So.
You rush it up, and you see that his reaction to you is slow. You're able to bypass his defenses, like no worries. And then you go for the vulnerable spots on this gentleman's neck that is like bulging out, the veins and the blood vessels. And then you meet a problem.
Oh,
He has skin as hard as stone. It doesn't look like he takes as much damage as you think you inflict.
Damn.
As you pull the daggers away, you see where you've struck. The emerald flares in a dark green. The wound heals, but it looks like it's bleeding underneath the skin.
they only bruised him.
You got anything else, Matt?
Let's say no.
Alright. Ezekiel, you're up.
All right, dude. I want to sprint up to this man, and
Yep.
I would like to, if I can, I'm going to do first attack, and if I hit, it will be a blessed smite.
Alright.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Right up front of this fucker. Alright. First attack. Is a 18 going to hit?
18's going to hit.
Sick. 18, then I will do Blessed Divine Smite. I can spell Expense Slot and do an extra 2d8 radiant damage. So it'll be one... do you want me to split the damage?
No.
Okay. So we're looking at a total of, for the first attack, 7 plus 7 is 14, plus my 2 divines, 21, 25, plus an extra d2, 27. He's not undead, is he?
No, he's not.
27 points of radiant damage on my first attack.
That includes your normal weapon damage?
Yeah, so normal weapon damage plus with a d2. So it's, 1d8 plus 5. 1d8 plus 5 plus 2, because I've only got the one weapon hand, plus the 2d8, plus an extra 2 for radiant damage as well. Sick. Then I will cast I will do my second attack.
Yep.
For a 17 plus 6. And this will be a standard attack of a total of 12 damage.
Alright.
12 slash for that second attack. Do I want to go hard and do extra attack? I don't think I do. But I will also use as a bonus... Nah, we're good. That'll be my turn.
You smack into this guy. The first one, knowing it hits, you put your pump your power into the strike as well, trying to cleave into his arm as he's about to swing onto Wessel. And you feel like you're trying to cut through stone.
Yeah, wow.
It doesn't seem like the amount of damage you're doing is visually there.
Wow, even with the radiance.
Radiance.
Wow, okay. Shit.
Finch, you see his emerald warlord encrusted skin just ripple, and it kind of looks like there's something wiggling and moving underneath the skin itself.
What?
Warlord's gonna go. He's going to strike Wessel for 4 times with his giant fists.
Hell.
Does a 17 connect, Matt?
Yes.
All right, so that's 4 hits.
I'm gonna try Thunder Smite next.
God, I'm f***ing scared. Could he perhaps cast Fireball instead?
I just got disconnected. That's okay.
Oh. Hey! Enemy disconnected!
Difficulties. Wait, did I
We
go
win! We win!
So Matt, you'll be struck with 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy fuck.
How much was it?
30.
I am below half health already.
That's right, man. I've got healings.
And then I'm going to need a strength saving throw from you, Ezekiel, as after he just wild swings into Wessel, he's going to attempt to grab you around like the neck to grapple you.
Alright, cool. Strength save. I get a +1 because my fucking stone. I am looking at a 21.
Alright, he beats you with a 22.
What?
You are grabbed, and essentially you feel that if he applies any more pressure, your neck is going to snap.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright.
So you have until his next turn
Yeah.
to get out of his grasp.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will die.
Wow, okay. Right. That's not good. Ah, fuck. What can I do? What can I do?
With that, that's his turn. Finch, you are up, my friend.
Finch, help me.
Yes, I am.
Help me!
I am going to move up. Just trying to. Fuck, I keep zooming in and out because I'm trying to scroll on my character sheet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
You're locked in here now, doggies.
Over here. And I am going to. Flurry of blows. So let me get that out.
Flurry away.
Flurry away! Oh, that's what's washing my hands.
Don't forget, Beck, that for all of Sia's spells, they're counted as 2 levels higher than normal.
Uh-huh.
See ya! Get me down!
Okay.
But you
Until
feel
you're-
the pressures!
Until your next long rest.
Oh. Yeah, I had to look that up to make sure. Yes.
Would that count theoretically if I was to put the child down?
You're gonna what the child?
You are unsure if the boost in power is from holding the baby. You're just aware that when you grabbed this child, that you were surged with arcane power.
Right.
Yes, sorry, I had to quickly look it up because I remember there being something about Flurry of Blows that I always forget, and I'm glad I looked it up. Because for some reason, in the tabletop version of this game, you cannot use Flurry of Blows unless you take an attack action first. So, I am just going to attack.
Yep.
Just gonna do a boring-ass fucking attack. Here we go. Yeah, fuck. And this will be with the quarterstaff.
Yep.
That is a... Well, the ability doesn't say I need to hit. That's
No, I just yeah, the required effect to trigger is
yeah.
just
I
to
just
attack.
need to have used it. Yeah. So that's going to be a 13 to hit.
Unfortunately, that does not connect.
No, that's okay because we're not trying. I'm not trying to use that. I'm trying to use Flurry of Blows. So let me just knock off one of my little key points there. And use Flurry of Blows, which will allow me to take 2 unarmed strikes. This will be my
Right away.
bonus action, so this will be the last action of this turn.
Yep.
So first hit. Oh, I forgot the universe is balancing itself out. Oh wow. Yeah, that's 15 to hit.
15 does not connect.
I really, really need this second one to hit. Like, really badly need this second one to hit.
Come on, Bram. I will die.
13 again.
Unfortunate. You feel you're striking the warlord, and every time you do, it feels like you're hitting like a training dummy or just a wall earth. Nothing feels like it's actually connecting when you strike him. As he's just with his right hand holding Ezekiel like a foot off the floor, his giant palmed green hand around his neck crushing him, and with his left hand just swatting away at Wessel as if he were a fly.
Damn, I've rolled 4 times this session. All of them have been under 10.
But you can see from where you are, Finch, just nestled a little bit beneath his chest, the bulge as to where the emerald would be.
Where it would be.
Yeah, like you can see sort of like his muscle and skin is overlapping like the top of the emerald.
Right.
All right, Sia, you are up.
The other door over behind him, is it open?
It is indeed open. I forgot that both doors like. There's no sort of when I created this, the door design doesn't have an opened version. So, for all intents and purposes, the 2 large doors are open.
So being able to see on the other side, I could cast Fireball and only hit him.
Yeah, you'd be able to do that.
Cool. Level 5 Fireball.
What?
You casting the level 5 fireball?
Yeah, it's 3rd level, but if it's 2 levels higher, then it's level 5.
Yeah.
Light his ass up!
I changed my mind.
What?
I'm
Yes.
gonna cast it at 4th level, so it will be level 6.
6.
Why light his ass up?
What's your spell save DC?
15.
See out the flames, they're on me.
Right. He has a spell save of 22.
Fair enough. Does he still take damage, or has he got evasion?
No, he has no evasion.
Be 8d6 plus a d6 per spell level. 11d6. Damn.
Please drop me, but with my life, not not without my neck.
That's 41, not halved.
41 not halved. So we're looking at 20 fire damage.
Yes.
You sorry, accidentally grabbed you. Throw the fireball, and you know that it connects. You can see the flare of the fiery explosion. Parts of the floor sort of like burst up and ripple out. But it does not do the damage you think it does.
Cool.
Even with his save.
12, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That will be me then.
Right. We go to a new round. You hear some noises beside you, and emanating from the paintings. Three of the female figures that are in them rip out of the paintings themselves. In these ghost-like, that looks nothing like them. They are just clad in a sort of pale white gown, long, just white. Everything is just white with shades of grey. But you hear a voice, this faintly female voice, go, "You did the ritual without me. That child was not meant to be born. I must correct the mistakes." Wessel, you're up.
My mic is fucking me. Would I have heard any of that?
Yes.
Okay.
So I should have said that. Essentially, everybody here is like the same, the female presence within your minds.
Okay. And Mikey is still getting chokeholded, right?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to attempt to cut any fucking ligaments in the man's wrist to kind of loosen his grip and give Ezekiel, no pun intended, a hand out.
Alright. If you would like to do that, then depending on how much damage you do, it will grant Ezekiel advantage on his saving throw next turn.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is a 3.
Unfortunately, it does not hit.
And a 1. That is on the black dice, so that's fucking off. Well, I tried, and I'm gonna bonus. Wait, yeah, bonus action, disengage, and I'm gonna run back to help out with the other lady people things. Alright.
No worries. You attempt to help out Ezekiel, who is being choked out, but his skin is just so tough that you are unable to essentially just pierce it with your daggers. Ezekiel, you're up.
Is taking a potion a bonus action, please?
Taking potions are bonus actions.
Right. Okay. So my plan here is to see if I can surprise them and grant me the ability to get out of this. I would like to drink, if I can, drink my potion of invisibility to see if it makes him loosen the grip. Like he goes, "Oh, what the fuck?" and like he drops me. That's what I want to do. And if that doesn't work, then use an action to do a strength save to get out.
There is also the possibility that with him thinking that you have essentially disappeared from his hand, will finish that sort of grasp.
Man. Right.
Well, you can still attack. You're just grappled. You can't move anywhere.
Yeah. But I attack with disadvantage, right?
Not as far as I remember, no.
Have you still got that iron skin potion, or did you drink it?
No, I gave that to
Sounds like.
I gave it to Dunzock. 'Cause I've got invisibility, I've got haste, I've got healing, and I've got poison resistance. Does he? He wouldn't have low wisdom, so I can't use my fucking roar to make him frightened of me.
You have no idea. This dude looks like he's just animalistic.
Yeah, he's not gonna fucking.
He's not all there.
He won't. The fucking thing's gonna do nothing.
Oh, fuck! I just realized I could have had a sneak attack. Fuck!
Is my champion challenge? No, that's that one. That's the heal.
Oh my god, that was a nat 1.
What about
Holy
the
shit, what's going on with this
spells? What
dice?
about for spells?
That was a 2. That was a 5.
So Sia and Wessel, you see on the faces of the ghosts that have essentially come out of these paintings, that their faces contort and twist into various other forms. Sia, you see the visage of your dead friend, and Wessel, you see the visage of your mother. Just in amongst the palettes of faces.
Oh, that just pisses him off.
All right. I'm just gonna have to see if I attack him, he'll drop me, and if he doesn't, then what a way to end. All right. Fuck. Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
you could try to escape the grapple.
Yeah, but I don't. That's my whole fucking. There's a whole
Action.
turn done. If I fuck it, then I'm dead. You know. So the only thing I can really hope is if I either just. I'm gonna attack twice, and I'll use my bonus to drink the potion. See if that. And that's my last fucking shot. All right. I will attack. And my first attack will have the Blessed Divine Smite again, and my second attack will have, if you let me be a Thunderous Smite. Or can I not do both of them because it's using spells at both turns?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Thunderous Smite's 2d6. I'll just do the Divine again. Fuck. Maybe Thunderous... No, Thunderous is a better option to go because it fucking pushes him back. Alright, I'm gonna give that a shot. Alright, first attack will be...
Divine Smite's not a spell, is it?
It's an ability.
Yeah.
Thunderous would
But
is...
it still expends a spell slot.
Yeah, but it's not a spell.
Yeah.
That's fine.
If you're
Yeah, my bad
thinking
on
of the
that one.
rule where you can't cast 2 spells in one turn, it's not a
Yeah.
spell.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I will do that.
Yes.
If that's fine. Alright, so alright. First
Yeah,
will be
that's fine.
Divine. Second will be Thunderous. And if that doesn't work, Potion. If that doesn't work, then fuck it. At least no one sees me die. Alright, first one. Is it going to be a 17?
17 just hits.
Oh, thank fucking Christ. Alright, D8 plus 7. 14 points of standard before I do my extended, so 14. Oh, sorry, 16 because I got the plus 2. Plus 5 is 22. Plus 3 is 25. 25 points of radiant damage for the first attack.
And how much was the normal weapon damage?
14.
14.
Oh, sorry. Well, 14 of that 25.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So 25
I
in
thought it
total.
wasn't splitting because I didn't split last time.
Yeah, no good. All good.
All right, cool. And then the second attack with Thunderous, if I hit 17, no, that's a 1. That's a 1. Thought that was a 7. Okay. Before I do my bonus attack, can you tell me if he drops me from the attack?
No, he does not.
All right. Then my bonus action will be to drink the potion of...
You only have the potion of invisibility? What else do you have?
Potion of invisibility, potion of haste, and a potion of healing.
Why don't you use the potion of haste? Give you 2 actions.
I would have just increased my movement.
No, it gives you haste.
Oh, cool. Alright.
Now you can essentially convert your bonus action into a full action and try to get out of the grapple.
Yeah. Yeah, mad. All right, well, that's cool. If that is the case, then I will. Yeah, let's do that.
Pop the haste potion.
The haste, and I will attempt to break out of the grapple.
No worries.
All right, big roll. Strength save, yeah.
Yeah.
13 plus 5 plus 1 equals 19.
All right. You beat the contest by 5.
Oh, that's better than fucking last time where I lost by
So you're essentially able to, with the combination of striking into the wrist of his giant hand, it loosens just enough
Yeah.
that the wetness from your seaweed hair allows you to slip out of his firm grasp.
Thank fucking God.
For the first time since you were cursed with such thing, it has finally helped you in a situation.
Yeah.
So you are no longer grappled.
But I don't want to be fucking this close anymore, man. Yeah, it's fine. I can't move anyway. I don't want to get fucking whacked. Some of it might be worth getting whacked.
That's only if he does hit,
Yeah.
and it would only be once.
Yeah, that is true. I probably should help and protect Sia. He's after me, isn't he?
You have no idea. He's as of right now, the grasp is out. His hand's coming back. It's up to you whether you wanted to stay or go help Sia.
I don't want to leave fucking Finch there to fucking eat a fucking big whack. I will stay.
All right.
That's my turn.
Going on to the warlord's turn. You see something just float behind him. Something barely visible. Finch, you see what looks to be a fey lady that looks like she's been drowned, soaked wet, merge herself into the warlord. And then the warlord is going to attempt to essentially fear everybody in an AoE. But it's not his voice, it's a banshee's cry.
That's La Llorona.
So I'm going to need a... where is it? Where did I put it?
Fear is wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah. At least all my fear ones are wisdom based.
I believe so, off the top of my head, because I don't think I've just written it down.
Damn, that 20.
Alright, let me do that.
So the only people affected
Fucking stupid fear save.
is... Don't forget, Mike, you're affected by the hourglass necklace.
Good thing I fucking moved.
10, 15, 20. Wessel, you're going to have to roll as well, brother.
Oh, fuck!
You were in the last 5 feet of
Oh, shit!
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, true.
So wisdom save, eh?
Yes, brother.
Oh, and
So do
the...
we roll the wisdom save, or is it that literally because we are targeted, we have to roll that D100?
Because, yeah, you are targeted, roll the D100.
Oh wow, including my wisdom save.
No, it's just a flat D100 roll.
All right. Alrighty.
Where's
If the
the-
roll of the numbers are the numbers 1 to 5, then it instantly dies. Alright, cool.
Oh, 1 to 5. Fuck. Okay.
97.
I am scared.
It's hard, dude. It's a point. Yeah, it's a 5% chance, dude.
Oh, 18.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, man. Yeah, but Mikey, you're not the guy who just rolled a 1 and a 3.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 before, dude.
Yeah, a 1. Just a straight 1.
Yeah, true.
I had 2 attacks in the same turn. I threw the dice at the same time.
Alright, so you guys, none of you are feared, or have the fear condition, but because both Wessel and Ezekiel succeeded with the D100, the difficulty increases by 1 now, so it's now a 6% chance to
6.
die on the spot.
And I need to get this fucking thing off.
Well, we can't get off. It's stuck on us.
And because Ezekiel took a potion that granted haste,
Yeah. If the
Uh,
is affected by a spell that increases such as haste spell, then roll the D100, and then if the increase, okay, so I gotta roll it again.
yes.
All right, cool. All right, so
1 to 6 and you die.
all right. Seven.
All right.
Yeah,
You
7.
you feel your heart just fucking beat.
Yeah, wow.
But you're able to pass it. Now the
it's increased by
DC for
3.
it's increased by 3,
1 to 9. Fucking hell.
gone to 9%. And with that, the fear, thanks to the possession, but because of that, he only gets 2 swings. So Finch is going to target you. Both of those fail to connect. And it's your turn.
Okay, I am unfortunately going to just be doing the literal exact same fucking thing until I land 1 flurry of blows. I only need to hit once. It's pissing me off.
You can see
so-
that the warlord is being possessed. His movements were sort of a fluid animalistic form before, are now of a more rigid, trying to fight itself. You can see Finch and Ezekiel that on his chest, where that bump is,
Yeah.
it's protruding out even further, as if whatever is hidden, like underneath the skin and muscle, is trying to escape.
Okay. I am going to just do a normal ass attack with quarterstaff.
Yes.
That's going to be 14.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Come on,
So,
Brandon.
okay, we're going to burn another flurry of blows here. That wasn't the important one anyway. That one I didn't. Who cares about that one? You know, who gives a shit?
I do.
Who gives
Really?
about
Who fucking cares? I don't. Damn, I've really not taken care of this part of the sheet. No, it's still a 1d4. Copy that. Yes. I will now burn Flurry of Blows. So here we go. Here's my first hit.
Yep.
Oh, natural 20. Fucking hell.
Nice.
Okay. So let me do. Actually, I was gonna just roll both, but let me just roll this one first because a lot of stuff is about to happen.
Yep.
So first off, let's just roll the regular damage here. What was that? That's 5 for the base. Plus that. Then we get to the sneak attack. Oh no, that was without a weapon, never mind. No, that's with quarterstaff that sneak attack happens. Okay, so that's 8 damage. However,
Yes.
and I think this is the first time I have used this.
Yep.
Because I have landed a strike with Flurry of Blows, I am going to activate Extracting Aspects.
Yep.
So, I am able to analyze the creature that I hit.
Yep.
And I learn its damage vulnerabilities, all of its damage resistances, all of its damage immunities, and all of its condition immunities.
Yep.
In addition, if this creature tries to attack me and misses, I can use a reaction to hit it with an unarmed attack.
Smack its hand. Fuck.
Riposte, essentially.
Yep.
So, yes.
It has no condition immunities, but it has resistance to all.
Resistance to all.
Yes.
Wow.
Copy that. Just punch very, very hard. Okay,
you
now here we
could
go.
most definitely pick up that the reason that it's resistant to everything isn't because of the warlord. It's because of the gem.
Right. I will have to finish the flurry of blows here.
Yes.
So one more hit. Fucking 12.
Oh, unlucky.
And I
So isn't it-
don't have a... Holy shit, dude. 5e monks fucking suck, dude. This is the first time I've really started using all of the monk shit. I've mostly just been sticking to the rogue stuff.
Yeah. So he's not immune to any sort of condition or sort of effect. He's just resistant to every damage.
Yep, no, that was... I just wanted to make sure there wasn't one super uber specific thing that he wasn't resistant to, like force damage or something.
Yep. If that's
Like the golem in fucking Grimforge.
yes. Sia,
Yep.
you are up. 3 ghosts have come out to your left-hand side. More than likely, easy to guess that they are after that child that you have strapped to your back.
Right. Well, I will shift. And wait. Yeah. I will shift, and then that gives me 40 feet. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yep.
And... Oh, hang on. Sorry.
Pardon me.
Fireball.
All right. What level?
Level 3, so level 5, technically.
No worries.
And that is DC 15 again.
DC 15. 2 successes.
Eh, 29. Not halved. It was a lot of ones.
29. One of the spirits, spirit ghosts, just fucking. The explosion rocks the center of the obsidian altar. The blood and from the previous heart orb just splashes from the explosion out and around, coating the other paintings that are unyet ripped. But from the sort of smoke, one of these spirits is gone, but the other two look. What's the word I'm looking for? They look more transparent. Their physical connection has been damaged.
That's cool.
Nice.
But during this sort of fast movement, the baby wakes, and in doing so, starts to cry. I will grant you to use your reaction to attempt to calm the baby down. It's a charisma saving throw.
Oh, quiet, baby god.
If you're able to calm the baby down, nothing happens.
Right. Here's my save. Am I next to
damn
any
it.
paintings?
No. Right now, you're next to some trees, some pots, and a gong.
Alright.
Damn, it wasn't a chicken. You know what I mean, Mike?
13.
Yeah.
What was that, sorry, bit?
13.
13. You are able to, at least for now, just quiet the child down. Still essentially naked, but wrapped up in the tapestry from the wall. You can see that as it does is like makes baby noises and just, but the eyes on the child flicker various colors for a little bit.
Okay.
Green, black, and then a deep red. Ghost's turn. 30. And then yeah, that doesn't happen yet. All right. Turn 3. Wessel, you're up, brother.
Okay. I am gonna run straight up to this one and attack the bitch with the punch daggers.
No worries. Punch away.
You've got punch daggers? What the fuck?
Yeah, punch daggers are sick, dude. Oh my god! Don't worry about it. Fuck it. Oh, actually, hang on. I forget there's modifiers. I don't think it's going to mean much, but I'm also not attacking the big fella, so.
Yeah, that's Eagle's problem.
A 15, a 15 and a 14.
Both connect.
Nice. Okay, good thing I backtracked on that one. Okay, so okay, well I'm re-rolling one of them. Fuck you. Okay. Just check. You can re-roll up to one of the weapons. You can re-roll up to one of the weapon's damage dice if it rolls a 1. Does that mean one re-roll per weapon or one re-roll per round?
So if you attack with the weapon, and however many, if it's 1d4 to roll damage and it's a 1, you can re-roll that. If you got 2, and one of them is you can re-roll 1. But I will double check.
Because yeah, it's just 2 individual punch daggers and they both rolled a 1 there. Whereas, I don't know if I can re-roll both of them because they're individual daggers or.
Yeah, well, essentially you're attacking in order. You're using the first weapon first, damage, and if there's a 1 for that, you can re-roll it. And then there's the second dagger. If you roll a 1, then you re-roll that 1. Try to you're looking at it in sort of a strange chronological order of what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Oh, they both get fucking re-rolled then.
Yes.
Fuck that shit. No one's here. So in total, that is 20 damage.
All right. You definitely feel like you're cutting thick air. They look like they don't have any sort of physical form, but when you slice in with your dagger, you feel a slight resistance, and as you do so, cutting through this ghostly form, it sort of screams and shocks, and sort of fucks off, so to speak.
So it is dead?
It is gone.
And would you say it has the intelligence of 6 or greater?
Yes.
Then that bitch ain't going nowhere. I'm sucking that lady into... I still have the red pebble from my room way back when Wessel first joined, so I'm gonna suck a soul into that.
Alright.
Damn, that's kind of cool.
I'm going nowhere, bitch. This is the first time I fucking actually used grave robber stuff.
Excellent work, Matt.
And yeah, that's... Actually, and I'll use the rest of my movement. Hang on, so I was here. 1, 2, 15. Yep, and I'll use the last of my movement to be here.
No worries.
And I'll end my turn.
Alright. Ezekiel, you're up, brother.
Alright, man. I'm just gonna dispel fucking spell slots as much as I can. So I will try to do it last time. Hit first, do Blessed Divine. Second one, do Thunderous Smite. Just boom, 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 boom.
Don't forget, you're hasted, so you get two actions.
Oh, is it? How long do I have that for? Is it like an hour?
Did I give you the potion description for it?
It says for 1 minute.
Well, there we go.
Alright, cool, sick. That's mad. Alright, if that's the case, then I will do that shit twice. First attack will be a 16.
16 connects.
Oh wow! All right, that's cool. 16 connects. All right, that's mad. D8 plus 7. Plus 2. No, 7. It'll be 12. Standard slashing,
Yep.
and the divine smite damage will be 7, 14. It'll be 16 points of radiant damage for that first attack.
No worries.
Second attack will be thunderous smite if it hits. That is a 14.
Does not connect.
Alright, that's fine. Then I get to use my action again, so another 2 attacks.
Yep.
Alright. This one will be thunderous. This is going to be a 17.
Next.
Sick. This one will be... That's a 1. That sucks. 1 plus 7 is fucking 8 slashing.
Yep.
And it'll be 2d6 for thunder damage. 3... 2. So 5 thunder damage.
Yep.
And he has to save strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Alright, he got a 17 on his strength saving throw.
He saved fine because I had 13. And the
Yep.
second attack will be... Let me just put these spell slots on. No, I'm not fucking them up. I'm out of spell slots. That sucks balls. This will be a standard attack.
No worries.
That's 19. And this will be fucking useless. That'll be 8 damage of slashing.
Alright.
And I will do my daunting roar to see
Yep.
if I can at least get him scared of me.
No worries.
So I'll do a big fuck off roar, and I need him to do a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. He rolled a 10.
He will fail.
Alright.
Yeah, because the check I think is 14. 13. Yeah, 14. No, 13. Yes, he failed. He is frightening me until the end of my next turn.
Excellent work. Wait, so we can't move any close to you willingly?
Correct.
He's got disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you're in his vision. All right. If that's the case, it looks like he's going to attempt to flee,
Alright.
but he can't. Whatever is possessing him is forcing him to stay. And so he's going to swing 4 times on Finch. Does I would say 12 doesn't connect, but does a 16 connect?
16 does connect.
Alright.
But since he missed, I get to take a reaction and punch him.
You do indeed.
Punches says,
That's a 10.
10 does not connect.
yeah, miss for miss. It's like Neo and Smith.
You get smacked with 13 bludgeoning damage, Brandon.
Yep.
And then I'm going to need you, Brandon, to also make a where am I looking at? I need you to make a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check for me, please, as he's going to attempt to grab you by the throat for a grapple.
Grab me. Copy that. Oh, also, yeah. Let me take that damage. I did not take that damage. That's gonna be. It's gonna drop me down to. Cool. Hey, Cougarman, you know that meme of Umbrella Academy of Elliot Page going past the kid in the car, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my temp hit points passing my actual hit points.
They're all gone?
No, they just sort of passed each other on the same sort of number here.
Nice.
Okay, this is an acrobatics. So it's not a save. Okay. Let me acrobatics check. That's going to be 17.
Unfortunately, his point is higher with a 23. So
23.
you are grappled, and if you're not able to get free by the end of your next turn, your throat's going to be crushed and you're going to die.
That's alright. I'm not scared.
I'm gonna save you, dude.
Finch, your turn.
My turn. Copy that. God, I wish I had Stunning Strike. That'd be dope. I am... Let's see here. Oh, I have them written down, but I did not write down what they did. Let me just make sure that... no, I'm pretty sure it just gives me dodge. It doesn't give me, like, any sort of bonus. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Or is dodge gonna help? No, because this is a grapple check. I don't know that I really have an option other than just straight up just trying to struggle. What kind of check am I making here if I'm struggling to get out?
The same sort of roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, at least I can use acrobatics. Still, let me just make sure. Oh, that's what the fuck. Oh, here we go. No. Yeah, no. Alright, yeah, I'll just make the straight roll. Come on, please, higher than 10. I can count on my hand how many rolls have been higher than 10. It's been 2. Ah, fuck. That is 12.
Yeah, he rolled a 24. Unfortunately.
In that case... No, I can't even use my bonus action for anything. Because I need to attack in order to use Flurry of Blows. I can't even use my martial arts unarmed attack without attacking first. Yeah, I guess I had my turn.
Sia, you're up.
Is there a ruler on this?
Program?
E.
Yeah,
fourth
tab.
one down. Oh, that too.
Yeah, if you hold tab.
Just gotta get line of sight. So where would I have to be? It's about there.
Yeah, about there.
All right.
If this
Move
bitch
there.
moves, she's dead. Hopefully.
And Scorching Ray.
Nice.
I'm gonna cast at the 3rd level, so it'll be 5th level.
Yep.
Which means 6 rays.
Alright, roll the hit.
Nice.
So the first one's just gonna go to the ghost lady.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that connects.
And that is 12 fire damage.
Yeah, that's enough to dissipate that ghost lady.
You. Right. That should
Nice.
be 5 rays left, I believe. So
Like
Yes.
bear with me. I gotta go to the chest of dice and get more d20.
That looks familiar. Oh, no, never mind. It just looked a bit like Spectre from Dota at that angle. Oh, hey, that looks like Withers. No, never mind. Not anymore.
In a strange way, it does. It's
Like when it was
Withers' crack addict brother, that's what it is.
Okay.
When it was upside down, it looked like him.
The lowest to hit is 17.
Well, in that case, they all connect.
Sweet.
Nice.
That would be... Okay.
Big damage that we need. We're halving everything.
If you're halving everything anyway, do you want me just to roll all the damage at once and half that?
Yes, please. If that's okay.
Thank you.
Fire everything!
46 total.
46 total, that's after the half.
That is not halved, so that
Alright,
would be
46 total,
23.
sweet. 23.
That was a lot of ones again.
That's fine.
For you.
Yes, much gratitude. The Warlord is looking super fucked. Almost on death's door.
Let's go. Fuck him up.
That is all she can do for now.
Alright, Wessel, you're up, brother.
Okay, I would like. Damn! I just realized how fucking useless one of my abilities are. Fucking just dash instead. I'm gonna move to here. And just because I want to do something cool and get rid of this fucking gemstone finally, I'm
Yes.
gonna release a spirit to create that graveyard portal, disappear into it, and then right here.
Excellent.
And I'm gonna sneak attack this bitch.
Alright. Sneak attack away.
Oh my golly gosh, man. Fucking double digits, please. And one mean as fuck roll to start with. Where the fuck am I with? My highest is 14.
Unfortunately, does not hit.
Oh wait, that's advantage, isn't it? Sneak attack? Just in general?
Why am I having a brain fart on sneak attack? Brandon,
What?
sneak attack, do you get advantage on that, or is that just extra damage? I forget off the top of my head.
It's extra damage, isn't it?
No, it's just extra damage. It can be activated by having advantage,
Okay.
but it doesn't in and of itself give advantage.
Okay. Well, that's it then.
Alright. With that case, Ezekiel, you're up.
Finally get rid of that fucking gem.
Alright. Alrighty. Sorry, the dog started barking. I'm gonna go yell her off. I can just yell throughout the house. Yeah! Alright. Alright, let's just whack the fuck out of this motherfucker, dude.
Yep. He is severely injured, but if you're unable to kill him now, Finch is going to die.
Yep.
All out.
I have to, yeah. Alright, I've got 2 spell slots left. I'll use both of them if I can. So I've got 4 attacks to the
Haste.
thingamajiggo. Alright, first attack will be a Blessed Divine Smite at level 2. That's 19.
That connects.
Alright, so standard attack damage. I'm not going to have it for you, dude. You're just going to have to do it for me if you're cool with that.
That's fine.
Alright. 5 plus 7 is 12. So 12 standard slashing. And the
Yep.
radiant damage would be 7, 15, 22 plus 2 is 24 radiant damage.
Yep.
Second attack will be with would be Thunderous Smite if it hits, and that'll be my level 2. 17.
The hit, correct? Yeah.
Alright, cool. Bang, bang. Oh, I have 3 level slots. That's good. Alright, cool. And then this will be standard attack again of... That's 15.
To hit or damage?
Sorry, no damage. I did before, my bad. Sorry, D8. Sorry, my standard attack damage for the second attack. Sorry, my bad. It will be 14.
Yep.
And then it'll be 3d6s. 1, 7, 9 thunder damage.
Yep.
Is he prone still? Or he got up?
He's up.
Okay. Then he will have to roll the strength save to be prone.
Okay.
He's still afraid of me. Well, he's already afraid anyway, but...
Yeah. So you power through with these 2 strikes.
Yep.
You cleave the hand straight off.
Yep.
That's holding onto Finch.
Yeah.
Dropping him onto the floor with a sort of like now relaxed, ginormous Hulk hand over his neck.
Yeah.
As he sort of reels in pain, you see exploding from his spine the ghostly apparition of a fey lady with a facial expression of supreme rage.
Yeah.
And that just sort of like flies off for a little bit before being a sort of essentially unable to be seen anymore.
Yeah.
And the warlord just keels over.
Right. Okay. Is that... I still have technically 2 attacks. Is that the end of my turn? Because I technically have an action still left.
Yes.
So if I can...
Yes.
I look to Finch. I see that he has a necklace, but he's fine. Do I see the emerald on his chest as he's fallen back?
You don't see any sort of you don't see any emerald on the figure. He's sort of fallen over, laying on his side. All that's there. You see that his skin is starting to change color slowly. See, his body is starting to shrink. At least his muscle and flesh is.
Yeah.
His skeletal form is sort of staying, so the flesh is sort of melting. But for right now, there's just a lump over his chest.
A lump. Okay. Well, I don't know. There's a gem there, so I won't do that. I will spend my last action to just take the hand off Finch's neck and throw it down.
All right.
And I do that. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Sick. I
You're
do
able
that.
to do that.
I pat him in the back and I stand triumphant over the dead warlord's body.
All right. I'm going to need you, Wessel, Finch, and Ezekiel to roll Constitution saving throws as the body of the warlord decomposes extremely quickly, and as it does so, it releases out a toxic gas.
Oh, the blood shit.
Sick.
Ugh, why do I only roll good on the fucking saving throws? 19.
I rolled a 15. But I'm immune to disease, thank God.
7.
Alright.
See you, Wessel.
Yeah. I got to do one cool thing that didn't even work, and I'm gonna fucking die to a stink.
You're not gonna die, mate.
I don't know. This Ezekiel guy, the one guy that can give HP, is a
Dude,
bit
I
too-
rolled above 10 2 times, alright?
Alright. So, who rolled higher than 16?
Not me.
Finch, was
I
that
rolled
you?
higher.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you only take 20 necrotic damage.
Fuck.
Wait, only 20? Oh,
Only
shit.
20.
Get ready, boys.
Finch, sorry, Wessel and Ezekiel, you take 40 necrotic damage.
I'm down to 37, we're sweet.
I am down on the ground.
Can I instantly
Allergies.
give my land hands to him?
Yes, as of right now, combat has ended.
What's your max HP, Matty?
48. So I was
heal you
close
48,
to.
mate. I will heal you 48.
I was close to actually dying outright.
Now
So
heal me 5. So I've used my total 53 line hands, and I'll be back to 42.
Wessel, you will meet, like, you drop, and then next thing you know, Ezekiel is standing over you with his hands on you. You've been brought back to the essentially the realm of the living.
Don't smell it.
it's like Operation Locker in Battlefield 4. You die at the choke point and you immediately get revived.
Yeah.
As of right now, there is a quietness. There is no wind. There's no rumbling of the earth. The only thing that's sort of hearable around you guys, besides just your breathing, the sort of beating of your hearts, the small chatter just amongst you, Sia, you hear the sound of snoring coming from your back.
I will check on the baby.
You see, turning around to have a look, that the baby has grown, if at all, very slightly.
Right. Time really is fucked up here, isn't it? Whether that has anything to do with it, I don't know, but still.
Is it still safe to be here?
Those ladies came out of the paintings. I think I burned some of them, but no idea if it's actually going to remain safe.
Well, I imagine more will come out if we don't leave. Is there anything in here that's going to be vital to the beacon? Finch, do you know?
No. I am going to... do I still have that dagger, or do I throw it away? Oh, I throw it away. Alright, well, I'm going to use my knife from my mess kit, my fork and knife that I used to eat shit with.
Yep.
I'm going to grab that knife.
Yep.
And I'm just going to start trying to cut open or like, I guess, reach through. I guess I don't know that I really believe what's in the lump either, but I sort of still feel the need to check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step out of the room for this.
You move over to the now melting and boiling sort of like flesh falling off the bone of this deceased
right, yeah, I forgot
warlord.
about
And
let me get my
where,
quarterstaff, mate. Let me sort of flick it out of there.
where his chest would be is sort of now just the rib cage of it. But you can see there's sort of a small mound of unmelted flesh that looks like there's something might be underneath it.
Yeah, I'm just sort of gonna peel it back with the end of my quarterstaff.
Yeah, you're able to do so. As you sort of push and prod with the quarterstaff, the flesh that now reveal an emerald start to sort of melt away. The sort of stench from it, from whatever that released upon the waller's death subsides. The bubbling of the flesh and the blood, the liquid, this messy pool of just sort of slows and stills to a sort of cold jello, revealing the Emerald Warlord gem in its green, swirling form. Well, the color, anyway, not the gem itself. But you notice, Finch, that the gem has a slight crack in it.
Let me get my, instead of my knife, let me get my spoon. Let me scoop that shit out of there. I don't want to touch a single cubic centimeter of this motherfucker. And I am going to, like, guide it up and then dip it into the the fucking bag of bronze that I still have, that we still have not distributed. Because no one... I don't even have written down how much is in it. It's just bag of bronze from fucking like session 2.
Yeah, you're able to move the gem over. The gem itself is like yay big in like left to right. It's about like that tall, that sort of like cylinder. It's like pushing it out, like prodding it out of the sort of effects and goop of the flesh puddle. And then using essentially the combination of a fork and spoon as like chopsticks to move the gem into your bag of bronze. As you do so, you can see that the emerald gem has been unsure as to how, but it's got a crack that sort of splits a crescent moon across the center of the gem itself.
Oh. Crescent moon.
And that strikes you as suspicious, just in regards to what you may know about the gems themselves as being very powerful artifacts. Yeah, how would it be possible for such a thing to be damaged?
It's been down here for fucking so many years.
My head's more so towards it's been like it's had something inflicted upon it as opposed to just being damaged. Like what am I thinking of? Like a curse that's like a mark, you know. What does Sasuke have where it's fucking the little dots on his back?
It's a curse mark.
Yeah, the curse mark, yeah, dude. This gem has a fucking curse mark on it.
Ichiban.
But there is the underlying feeling, Finch, for you to make the gem a part of you.
Ooh, that's a tall ask while it still has diseased goop on it.
True. It's not a very pulling need, but it's a case of this strange familiarness, like having the diamond become your own heart, having the sighted gems become your own eyes. It's of that nature. Apart from that, what are we doing? Well, what would we like to do?
Now, to my memory, is
Yes.
this us reaching the top floor, or was this us right before we went upstairs?
This is right before you guys went upstairs.
Alright. Well, do we resume the trek up to the top?
What time is it? It's getting late.
Well, there's not really like a time. If we're in a safe spot, we should have all the time we want. Only the outside requires us to rest. Well, in that case, I guess we could just short rest or long rest if we wanted to right now.
I don't think he can exactly kill the banshee.
Yeah, maybe short rest and not long rest if people want to heal up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
I know he's 2D.
Just to chill out for an hour.
two hit die.
Do I regain key on a short rest? I don't know.
I don't either, but I think you should, so I'm going to allow it.
11.
Let me just double check whether or not, because fucking Baldur's Gate 3 changed monks so much that I actually feel like I have to double check everything.
While you guys are taking a rest back inside the sort of main area, closing the door, so essentially you've got a bit of sort of protection while you're waiting around for this sort of like guest hour. The tables containing the food that haven't been sort of disturbed by the movement of combat still contain food, drinks, and sort of teas that both look and smell pristine and fresh. And that any attempts to consume the food and drink on the tables have no negative side effects.
Oh yeah, regain on short rest. All good.
I will not tempt Ezekiel's stomach to eat food.
Damn.
I
Well, now that I
learned
know
from my
that,
mistakes as eating someone else's meal proved quite costly.
Sia, you feel sort of like a kick in your back as the baby sort of like wakes up, tries to stretch, and you can feel something try to connect to you mentally. It's soft whispers. It's hard to really make out if it's trying to say anything at all or if it's just noises. But it doesn't feel like a sort of negative or antagonistic approach from this sort of connection.
oh no, it's Alia Atreides, dude. Fuck.
Unless it's actively like it was before with the other lady being creepy and manipulative, I'm just gonna let it do what it does.
No, this has no sort of feel to it. You feel like it's something like this sort of slight mind connection has you're able to. It's happened before to you, and only flicking through your memories back in the desert cities, in one of the main sort of capitals, from whence you have sort of small knowledge of, because they hired you out for an expedition to not so much raid a tomb, but more so like have a look. And one of the new recruits for this group was a psionic, very new in training, very green, and it sort of feels like baby's first steps at telepathy.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I'm not gonna attempt to block it or anything, but I also don't know how to help it get better. So in the meantime, I will also take this chance to apologize to Ezekiel for before and just explain because of what I saw in those 3 things. It just freaked me out a bit.
Ezekiel just says, well, it's fine. You have the burden now of a child, so I will do what I can to help you with it. I'm not going to take care of it. I didn't want it born to begin with, but
Hey, not my baby, not my money.
but I will protect you as you look after this child. So thank you.
Right.
Would you like to name this child?
Guppy number 2, baby. Let's go.
I am not calling it Guppy.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, worth a shot. Yeah, just do it for Elmore. I'm going to
I
name you
will
Guppy.
think on that a bit more.
Looking and just this sort of like placid and calm child that on the surface, sure, the baby looks out of place, but where you are is most definitely out of place. A child of the Fae and Arcosian combined, of golden and deep purple hair, of eyes of silver that flicks every now and then to a deep green, sort of pinkish and sort of browns, but mostly on the greens. If you didn't know really what this baby's parents might be, it's so unassuming that this is this child a god?
If I didn't know any better, I would probably say no.
Anybody else want to do anything during their short rest?
No.
Yeah, not really. I think for the most part, I think Ezekiel will just I kind of just look at what he's killed, I guess, the warlord, and kind of see how, like, kind of ponder on how does something become that, and just kind of just takes what he's seeing in, Someone all his lifetimes that someone from the kingdoms gets to come to a place like this.
Indeed. With
This is
the
gonna mung down a ration.
excellent work, Wessel.
Fucking phenomenal work, Wessel. Smack that ration.
He needs it after spending 6 fucking hit die and only getting 10 health from it. So
Oh, that's awful.
I unfortunately cannot use any of mine.
With that being the case, short rest over. You guys open the doors back up. One of the door back up to opening up the sort of staircase foyer again. All that's there on the floor is just a goopy puddle of flesh, the skeletal remains of a giant sort of warlord, and the 4 to 5 bodies of the Yellow Lotus.
I kind of put them to the side if I can, just like move them so they're not just sprawled out. Like they're kind of got a warrior's final resting place.
Yeah, you're able to do that, no worries.
Sick.
With that being the case, we don't need to be on Tabletop Simulator anymore.
Okay.
So we guys, we're going up the stairs.
Yeah, may as well look at everything that's here.
Alright.
years.
Following up the spiral staircase, it appears that both sets of stairs are just twinned sets. Just thematically, it just looks good with 2 sets. Following up and up and up until it reaches a sort of a flat top area. It seems that from the large base of the floor, it's most definitely thinned out to where you guys are coming out and coming up onto this floor. It's just rows of crescent moon style bookshelves filled with books. The books are sort of it's hard to really read exactly what the books might be of. The language is not something any of you really speak. But it doesn't look like this area has been sort of, at least recently, messed around with. It looks like there's one sort of main path that cuts through this sort of library in and of itself. That looks like it connects to another sort of singular stairs that go up to an additional level.
Full suit.
Following up past the sort of small library, going up, you guys are met with the sight of a bunch of bodies. This is very open. It sort of leads up into this sort of like open top throne room. This sort of open top balcony where the glassed wall or like windows with the walls of the spire itself now giving way to a sort of circular room with a singular throne sort of chair in the middle, sort of facing your direction. Sitting in the chair, slumped over with a bunch of swords sticking into him, is the captain of the Yellow Lotus. The bodies around him are of the dead people you've seen before in previous towns. The Marauders, members of the Elemental Chaos. But it looks like he's got a sort of like his mask is sort of off. He's got a sort of short smile on his face. But this sort of top of the spire itself doesn't appear to have any additional stairs. It's just this small open-top throne room with a sort of walkout balcony that's looking at it. Looks like it stretches around it itself, the top of this sort of spire. And the only thing besides the throne room is a couple of tables with lots of parchment on them.
Is the cat around here?
From right now, you cannot see the cat.
All right.
sort of, how sort of safe does this room look in terms of things being able to hide, like traps or enemies?
In the room itself, it's pretty much very open unless there's somebody, like a singular person of medium size, hiding behind the throne itself, just because of the largeness of the throne. But because it looks like the sort of outside walk balcony, looks like it does a 360 loop around the top of the spire, there could be people on the outside. They just can't be seen because of the way the sort of the room is set up. Like there are four. It's like wall, gap to go outside, wall, gap to go outside, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, in that case, it's fucking investigation time.
Alright. In regards to the paperwork on the tables?
Yep.
Alright, roll an investigation check for me, please.
Oh my god. Damn. That is a rare L, and I have no shrewd investigator points because we haven't long rested yet. Oh my godness. There's no way I can cheat and make that number any fucking higher. No. No, there's not. That's gonna be 13.
Oof. It looks like there's a lot of... Not much in the way of... things that you're familiar with. A lot of these parchments and scrolls, there's a couple of tomes. The tomes are in a language that you don't know. There are a handful, of scrolls and parchments that look like they are... they're sealed with a wax seal, but it's of an emblem that you are unfamiliar with. It's of a... It looks like to be a sort of fruit tree, but the fruit is undistinguishable. With a sort of like hands coming out of the trunk of the tree itself. It's nothing that you've seen or that are aware of before. It doesn't really look Arcosian, at least this day and age Arcosian. Apart from that, it's too much.
Yep. Understood. What about the throne?
Coming up to the throne, it looks like bodies have been dragged off the edges. You can see the blood stains of bodies being dragged, but nothing to sort of where a body might have like stopped being dragged, a sort of pool being made. It looks like there were some survivors in regards to this attack on the captain. The captain himself, you notice that he's sort of like resting slightly, leaning back as if like he's just tired. But his left hand is curled up into a fist.
Damn. Let me get in there. Let me have a look at that.
You're able to pry his cold hand open, and dropping from his hand is a black square box, small. One might contain a wedding ring of some sort.
Oh.
Yeah, wow.
It's like a small little jewelry box.
Yes.
What about the captain's pack? He was carrying some of our stuff, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Books and stuff.
Unfortunately, the pack isn't on him.
Right. I might have a quick peruse around the room for the bag, but before I do that, I'll just have a closer look at the box.
Yeah, it looks like the box itself is because you've got smaller hands than him. The box is a little bit bigger. It looks like the lid is only latched on like very basically. It doesn't look like there's sort of like a lock or mechanism to it.
Yep.
So it would be very easy to just like unlatch it to open up to see what it is.
I will very carefully unlatch it and open it.
You do so slowly, and as you do so, Wessel, you feel a vibration in your pocket.
Had a fucking feeling it was this. I pull out the gold and silver encrusted music box. I'm assuming that was it.
The music box that you have, Wessel, starts to vibrate. But Finch, as you fully lift it open, you see a ring with a that's got an insignia on it of Gok Tengri's daughter, of her face.
Her face.
And as now it's fully open, sort of like a connection to it, Wessel, you feel the music box start to be pulled against your will to the box that Finch has.
I'll just let it. I won't let go of it, but I'll just like kind of walk it over and just let it fucking.
Finch, you see that Wessel comes up to you, and as he does so, stretched out in his hand is a music box.
Is it the same one?
That you have only
From-
seen in visions.
I look at Wessel. I turn to him very slowly, very seriously, wide-eyed. How long have you had that? Where did you find that?
Back in, what's the town name that we met? The bag in the
Gungeon.
town that we met. I pickpocketed some old lady, and I've just been waiting to pawn this off, but ever
interests
since
me,
I haven't
I'll
had
look
the
up as well.
parts. This is where did that old lady get this?
It can, oh my goodness. Does it look like it can be played?
It looks like it can be opened.
Isn't it open?
No, it's not.
Oh, I thought you said I opened it. Yeah, well, I'll open it then.
You open it, and there is a sound that emanates from it. Of first the wind, the breeze, the rustling of trees in a valley. The imagery comes to mind almost instantly. Flowers blooming, the shifting of seasons, summer to spring, back to summer again. You smell earthly beauty. And then you faintly hear the words, "Here in my garden, here in my shrine. Father, have you finally forgotten?" And it creates a tune that's deeply sad. And it twirls around. The noise twirls around you. Sia, you get a sharp kick in your back. You turn around, like you looked over, and the child has grown quickly, and it is growing very quickly. It's starting to cry, and as it does so, the labyrinth shakes. You can hear the sounds of churning stone upon stone that sort of starts to drown out the noise from the music box. And you feel that if the box isn't closed, that eventually the shaking of the labyrinth might cause the tower to collapse.
I will close the box.
That is some fucked shaking.
If I can, I will try and force the box closed.
If anyone wants to stop her,
I'm like, what is happening here?
Yeah, Wes is kind of just stunned, like, fuck.
Yes, I think I would be the same. Stunned.
you come up and immediately close the music box, and as you do so, the labyrinth stops shaking. The stones stop churning. There is a heavy weight on your back that almost pulls you off. There's a thump on the ground, and as you turn around, you see physically what could be maybe a 14-year-old girl.
Fucking what?
What color's her hair?
Her hair is one of gold and purple.
A third child? What the fuck?
There is no baby behind me anymore, is there?
There is no baby behind you. All there is a, unfortunately, naked, like 13-year-old Fey child.
Well, as soon as I realize she's naked, I'm gonna find something to wrap around her.
But please cover.
I
you just
Finch.
take the thing off, the sort of strap that you've been using, and just give it to her as sort of a makeshift skirt. You pull out some of your spare clothing that you have and just sort of put it on her. But of course, you're a bit bigger than her, so even the shirt sort of looks like a skirt. But she looks distraught, as if whatever she just heard wasn't right. She goes to speak, but nothing really comes out. It's like she doesn't know how to.
What?
I want to take a way closer look at this ring.
Alright. The ring, silver, bits of gold, and you can see coated around the circle, like edging of the picture of Goktengri's daughter's face, are gems. A diamond, an emerald, a ruby, a topaz, a lapis lazuli, and then a missing gem, and then it repeats. And then a missing gem, and then it repeats. 4 times.
What is that ring, Finch?
I'm not sure, but it has, I believe, Goktengri's daughter is on it.
The one behind us?
No.
Though the familiarities between Goktengri's various stone appearances are in this this teenager now standing before you, there are, from what you have seen in regards to what might be Goktengri's daughter, or what you might heard, there are differences.
Can I try and...
There are clear differences. I've seen Frigrid. Well, I guess this is the first time I'm kind of seeing her face on this ring, but I've seen the back of her head, and she does not have gold and purple hair.
I turn to the 14-year-old and I let's go, what is your name?
She stares at you with sort of like a blank expression. Her mouth moves, but it looks like she's imitating your own mouth movement.
Yeah. I say in common as well.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
She's aged up in a matter of days. Aged up. She's grown older in just a couple of days. Maybe she can't speak. You're still a baby up in here, and he just taps his head.
Right. Right.
I
Gotcha.
I think.
No, that does make sense. Do I have anything? I was going to see if I've got fucking... Do I have any fucking spells?
You can feel Sia just in the back of your mind that sort of attempts of a telepathic connection. Like hands reaching out of water to be grabbed.
Again, as my character wouldn't know how this works, she's just gonna mentally imagine reaching out to me.
You can feel the sort of telepathic connection. This sort of feeling that someone else is trying to speak to you within your mind, but it sounds like they're sort of drowning. And though you're not telepathic yourself, you still reach that sort of mental hand out. And as you do so, you're able to pull the noise out of whatever murkiness was hiding behind it. And unfortunately, what comes to you is not a language that you're familiar with. But the tone of it, the emotion of the voice is a sort of distress, a sort of sadness, a sort of fear, coldness. A multitude of mixed emotions now being properly received, but still a barrier in how to fully connect what is happening.
I'm just going to try and not think words or anything because I feel like there's a bit of a language barrier, but mostly try to be perceived as comforting.
Emotions and images of comfort, of closeness, that it's going to be okay. And as you do so, you can see her physically sort of relax, where she once had a sort of tense and held form.
I'm gonna physically hold a hand out to her.
She's going to take your hand.
Okay.
And as she does so, you feel that you have just lost that sort of energy that was given to you before. But at no ill effect.
Right. I don't know how to convey it in emotion, but I'm gonna attempt to ask not necessarily what her name, but rather does she want a name?
Make a persuasion check for me, please.
I rolled a 2, so that's 9.
Oh, unfortunately, it's hard to sort of. As something this is never you've never done before. It feels like attempts at this moment aren't succeeding in regards to what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Finch, the ring containing the face of this child. You can see that the face on the ring is, you would hazard to guess, a couple of years younger than what you've seen, at least mentally.
Right. Yeah, it's like all I'm doing is chasing Frigrid, and then I wish I had written down where specifically this is from, because I can't remember if it was of a child or one of the mothers. I think this might be of one of the mothers. There's also a lady with gold and silver hair.
Yes.
Um, and I can't remember if I saw that in the vision of the happy family having that random lunch, or if it was in the vision of the lady giving birth out in the forest while the 8 not emperors were there fucking doing some shit.
Uh, let me think back so I can help you with this one.
Yeah, because you can't exactly tell me who that was, because I don't know who that is. I just can't remember the context under which I discovered that. But
So, of the... I want to get that right. What color hair do you have remembered?
So I know Frigrid has golden yellow hair.
Yes.
But there's someone, and I can't remember if it's another child or one of the goddesses, who had gold and silver hair.
So that would be what you guys think to be the mother of Frigrid. The lady within the paintings, the lady within the glass mosaics within the temples.
Right. The lady that Wessel was talking to. Sort of.
Yes.
With the statue, yeah.
And in regards to a sort of golden yellow and purple hair, the only other person you've sort of seen with that, person in quotation marks, was the lady sort of frozen in time on the obsidian obelisk, which gave birth to now the teenager in front of you.
Right. The mistress. No, that was the big question, wasn't it? Which one's the mistress? Which one isn't? Is there even a mistress? That's right.
You see, as she's holding your hand, Sia, immediately she looks exhausted, and then sort of collapses into you. As if the very short-timed ordeal that just transpired of her physically aging at an astronomical rate has drained her.
Right.
She feels both hot and cold at the same time, but you're able to sort of digest that she's just tired out.
Oh, while they finish up what they're doing here, I'm just gonna make sure she's comfortable.
Alright.
Sia, do you want me to see if I've got clothes that are a little bit larger for her?
Why larger?
Well, I mean, my size larger. I have some old clothes I don't really wear these days.
Well, she's already wearing some of Sia's clothes.
Oh, so it's big enough for it? You're saying that even the shirt looks like a skirt?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's really big.
Oh, yes, yeah, my bad. Yep, cool. That was sweet. Ignore what I said then.
Did you think it was the other way around, where the skirt looks like a shirt?
Yeah.
I will say that between sort of Wessel and Finch, the sort of strange connection between the ring and the box as a sort of homing beacon are able to ascertain that.
Right.
That's the beacon?
No,
Okay. I was like, fucking hell.
as a sort of homing beacon.
Oh, yeah.
Like a compass to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be useful. But a part of me wants to use my Sight Beyond on that music box to see if I learn anything new.
Oh, you can if you want.
I mean, unless Wessel gets horrifically kidnapped and sent to some other fucking plane, the fucking music box isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I can spare the long rest. We now know the tower is a bit safer, and
Yeah.
we can wind down a little bit harder. And the main dude running around killing everyone is fucking. He's gone.
True.
I'm
Uh,
worried about Ghost Lady.
Yes.
Banshee.
The Banshee
Oh, I
is
Did
still
forget about her actually.
out there. The Warlord is dead, but the Warlord was also sort of keeping the ecosystem in line.
Shit.
Not that that could be helped.
That is true.
Damn, and the the lady. Fuck yeah, that's right. The lady is now gone.
Who, for some reason, really wanted to be a part of the ritual, which you guys did without her, and then was like, "We've got to kill that child."
I think.
Oh, I meant the lady in the paintings.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I think
She's
she
gone.
wanted to possess the body. That's what I reckon. Oh, I want to live. I don't want this person to live.
Well, also apparently they are siblings.
Hurry up and lose so I can play.
You hear the sounds of stone turning. The labyrinth is starting to shift. Not due to some outside means. There's no sort of loud noise. There's no sort of crying out. A quick look out from sort of onto the balcony and into the vastness of the labyrinth itself. You can see that the labyrinth is just going through another cycle. For all intents and purposes, this would be counted as the nighttime of the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just not making some poor random lady suffer anymore.
Yeah.
So we're not just randomly hearing ah like all fucking night, you know.
Yes, correct.
Okay, well it sounds like a pretty good opportunity for a long rest. If anyone's keen, like for resources. I mean, the labyrinth is shifting, so we can't really leave anyway.
Yeah.
I guess we can go find some nice spot to just set up. If that lady's gone, something actually worth keeping in mind. If that lady is gone, the lock on the inner sanctum is probably not up anymore.
Yeah.
The fucking no, not the lady. It wasn't her. It was the the Watcher. The Watcher. The Watcher was the person that was kind of keeping the lock and key on the inner sanctum of the tower. And now that the Watcher is gone, it might be worth keeping in mind that any old motherfucker might be able to just walk in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas before that wizard, he had to leave because he couldn't get in. So maybe for the first time, we actually leave someone on watch while we are resting here. Does anyone know Alarm, actually? No, we got no casters, don't we?
I can cast, but I don't know Alarm, I don't think. Let me stop.
Oh no, Caesar's a sorcerer, but Alarm's like that's a...
Oh, yeah,
It's a wizard thing.
No, nothing
Isn't
with me, mate.
Aren't sorcerers just pure damage shitters?
Huh?
Yeah, pretty... Well, they're just wizards without the utility.
Ah. Yeah, sometimes I
So
have
they're not
trouble figuring out
purely
that.
damage, but they are better at damage than wizards are.
Yeah, I just have trouble telling the difference sometimes, other than lore shit, obviously.
I hate sorcerers.
Wizards go to school and everything, sorcerers are just born into it.
But don't fuck with a sorcerer who still decides to go to school. Don't fuck with them. That's a sorcerer who gets arm and all that other shit. They're sorcerers with the entire wizard spellbook. They're fucked.
So, if you guys are planning to spend the sort of night there at the spire, where are we setting up, and who's going to keep watch first?
I think top of the tower kind of makes sense because it means that if someone tries to jump us, we have a choke point.
Yeah.
Uh,
Aren't there 2 staircases?
but yeah, are there 2 or 1 staircases?
There's only so it was 2 staircases that led up to the sort of library, and then after that, there's just 1 that leads up to this.
With the
Yeah,
drag
at
marks,
least is
do
that.
any of them look like they go outside?
Yes. All of the drag marks look like they go outside and then disappear.
I propose we do not stay at the top.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe we find someone to bar the. Are they going out through a window or going out through like a balcony?
They're open balconies. There's a
No
there's
door?
no, there are no doors. They're just 4 open
no.
connections to the balcony outside.
Wait! Can the top of the tower see over the top of the labyrinth?
You can have a look. As you
no. Yeah, we're staying at the bottom fucking floor.
from where you're at least. If you don't want to go outside, you can see from where you are, very, very close to where you guys are, just looking out without stepping outside on the balcony itself. If you don't want to, you can see the sort of roof of the labyrinth, and then there in the distance, you can see the labyrinth sprawled across, and various spots you can vaguely see where the labyrinth doesn't look like it's moving. You can see off and sort of to the right, a sort of like it's hard now because the labyrinth has dimmed essentially all the lights, but their sort of juxtaposition distance looks to be the citadel, just very, very far off into the
Excellent.
distance.
We will definitely not be staying up here.
Can we not be on the bottom floor though? I don't like the idea of a ground floor.
I don't like the idea of a ground floor either, but I'd rather fight some Joe Schmo from 600 years ago who's got a fucking, like, club versus a fucking gang of watchers.
Why not just stay on the
Fair.
middle floor? We got
Yeah, that's what I was
all the
thinking.
stairs are on one side.
Well, I'm just wondering if the middle floor is not also still above. I guess because they could come down still. I don't know. It's I don't know how they work. All I know is that they one-tap us. Listen, if someone handed me a bowl of 50 M&Ms and said that one of the M&Ms are going to kill me, I'm just not gonna take an M&M.
Yeah.
I would just rather not fucking risk it. Is there
while
a
you're
middle floor
conversing-
between the bottom and the top?
Yes, there is that sort of, that library.
Oh, I thought the library was still sort of kind of close to the top.
No, it's sort of it is sort of close to the top, but like it's the middle bit. So maybe like 3 flights down from a singular staircase is the library, and then like a shit ton further down is the base floor.
Okay. I mean, we can stay in the library. It definitely will be the better place to get into a fight, but I would vote for the bottom floor if someone else would be chill with that also.
I'll go with whatever, but I'm just voicing my opinion.
I'm not too worried. I'll be able to stay and watch the whole night. I've got the ability, hopefully, if I can also pass it, to not get affected by exhaustion.
Okay, so we've got one voting for A, 1 voting for B, and then 2 who don't care. That's a draw. Do we scissors, paper, rock this?
Let's just go to the bottom.
As you
Alright.
guys are conversing, Finch, you can see now as you turn your head back towards the opening, you can see a watcher just on the outside of the spire, just looking in. As you do so, you sort of turn, and every empty spot of this throne room that leads out to the balcony has watchers watching.
Okay, let's hurry.
Let's go downstairs.
There's that side room downstairs, isn't there? Maybe we could try and board that up and just sort of square ourselves in there.
Yeah, you guys. There are three, like three
So,
separate
yeah, the
rooms
three
that are
the
down
three
there.
little rooms. Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. I'll just upload that so you guys know what that sort of looks like. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh, is this the one on the bottom floor?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
You
Yeah, one
guys-
of those little rooms should do.
I believe the only one of those rooms that had a lock on it was the alchemist's room.
Yeah, but didn't we like bust that shit down?
Yeah, I
Correct,
bet
you guys did.
Yeah, so maybe we can just like jerry rig like some sort of like door block. Like not like not like craft like smack together a bunch of random junk and make like a padlock, but
Yeah,
just like, you know,
barricade that door real shit.
just like, yeah, put something heavy up against the door and fucking. Well, listen, if something really badly wanted to get through the door, the locked door is not going to keep them out.
Yeah.
Sia, are you going to be carrying the teenager?
Only if she wants to. I will.
She's unconscious. She's knocked out.
Right. That's right. My strength is 8.
Yeah, you could do it. You know, she's not carrying any gear. You know, she's just a thin fey girl. So you're able to like lift her up.
Right, then yeah, I'll carry her down.
Yeah, for now, it's I mean, like if we were in combat, then I'd be like, man, you've been moving super slow. But no, you guys make it down towards the library, and then further down, back onto the main floor. You see that the doors are closed. Where once the door leading into the main foyer was open, either it's closed on itself or someone has closed it.
Not good. Close the door, I guess, and just have the sword ready to go.
Can I perception some shit?
You don't need to. You can see that someone has walked through the puddle of warlord flesh, leaving footsteps up to the door itself. You can see 5
different footsteps.
5 different sets of footprints.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Getting my punch daggers
Okay.
ready.
I am.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. Oh, you still say what you're gonna say?
Shit.
No, I have an
What
idea.
does that spell do? I've literally never heard of this spell in my whole life. What does this do? Because what I might try and do is cast a spell to make me like hard to see, and then just try and peek around that corner and kind of let everyone know what we might have to do from there.
Well,
If it's some Golden Lotus MFers, oh, don't worry, guys, it's all clear.
you don't think you guys cool. You guys do have an invisibility potion.
Can I
Okay,
cast
no,
invisibility on him?
I've got an
Oh.
idea.
You have invisibility.
Yes.
I've got an
Oh, shit.
idea.
I have 1 potion left.
Wait, did you actually call that shit out? 'Cause I was reading.
No,
Okay.
no, I didn't. No, I was saying, I was giving an example of a scenario where we don't need to get into a fight.
Okay.
All right, if you make me invisible, I will go around the corner and have a quick scout.
Well, hang
Alright.
on.
What are you thinking there, Matt?
Cause I reread the fine print on my little ghosty ability,
Yes.
and I actually gained them during a long rest as well.
Right.
So I would like to release one
Yes.
from my one of my punch daggers, and be like, can you have a look inside, please? Just carefully and let us know who's in there.
Right. Right.
I'm in droning phase in Siege.
What's the subclass again, Matt?
Grave Robber, yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Soul Thief.
It's Soul Thief. That reminds me. I'm so keen for the new Rogue, dude.
I haven't read anything about it yet. Still,
What is the
Oh,
new
listen.
rogue?
If you're not planning on Plan 1, you don't really need to read it. But it's the to answer your question, Matt. It's the reworked Rogue for the 2024 Player's Handbook.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately, Matt, you're unable to do that. Because you've already unleashed, essentially let it go.
Oh no, hang on. Where is it? It says somewhere here. Oh, no, that's not what I... No, that's not what I... Whenever you finish a long rest, your powerful soul calls to the graveyard, bringing forth a number of spirits to you, for you to bind, equal to your charisma modifier minimum 1. The maximum number of spirits you can have
Alright, sweet. All good.
at once. And I've never used a spirit until
Yeah,
today.
that's fine. That's my fault on that one then.
No, I skimmed over it as well. I didn't know that until today.
So what would you like to do with it?
Pretty much use it as a drone, but, like, bring it out. Hey, can you have a little peek in there and let us know what you see? Mainly people, are they alive, dead? How many? Do they look like they want to fuck our shit up, etc.?
Unfortunately, your ability doesn't allow you to do that.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately. Though I like the idea.
Fuck does it mean by do my bidding then? That is my bidding. I bid you fucking look inside. Oh, he's freed. He, she, they is freed anyway. Still get at the hang of this.
If that's the case, we drop back down to Sia. You're going to cast invisibility on Finch.
Yes, I will do it at 3rd level because I will also make the girl invisible.
All right then.
Oh, nice. Okay, I will. Obviously, I'm trying to be stealthy, so if at some point you need a stealth check from me, just say the word.
Yep.
But I will sneak around and peer through the doorway where the footsteps are leading.
Yep. Footsteps leading further into the sort of the room where the altar was, where the ritual took place. You're able to slowly open the door and peer inside, and you can see from this angle that there are 5 individuals, all looking like members of the elemental chaos, thrashing and destroying the paintings and the altar itself.
I mean, how big and scary do they look? I feel like I really just want to, like... I mean, ideally, I don't want them to do what they're doing, but also, if I'm going to get killed instantly, I would rather just not let them know I'm here.
As you're sort of like looking at them, these 5 members look to be just sort of maybe like a rank and file. They look to be just sort of like hand combatants, and then you sort of see your what you can just sort of out of that sort of peripheral. you see just floating, like just around the side, from where the room where the shrine used to be, this sort of like the other room containing the smaller one where all the statues were. You see now floating into view that arcanist, this sort of hunched over, deathy looking figure with a staff that's sort of like pussy and dripping ooze. Seeing him only once or twice from your visions from before, but he gives off bad.
Right. And they're destroying specifically the paintings and the obsidian altar.
Make a insight check for me, please.
Yes. Oh, fuck you. God damn it. I only roll good if it's a saving throw. That is 14.
You can pick up on that they are demolishing that area in frustration.
In frustration. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to head back. I'm gonna head back to the rest of the group, and I'm gonna be like, we need to go back upstairs right now, as quietly as possible,
Wesley just nods.
to the library. No higher than that, though. Yes, if the footprints are stamped all over the warlord, I can only imagine what they are frustrated about. I can't only imagine. I feel like I have like that we can decently guess what they're frustrated about on that one. So yeah, I'm gonna sort of stick to the back because I'm invisible. I can have the eyes sort of looking back behind us, but I'm just sort of going to take up the rear as everyone else sort of steadily moves upstairs.
All right. And as everyone slowly starts to quietly move back up the staircase, there is a sharp cracking sound, and then a small vibrational explosion happens that you can feel and hear, that emanates from the room that you guys like, the inside room.
Right.
Maybe we're not moving.
You guys get to the top of the library stairs, and then you can hear the echoes of the essentially the sound of doors getting fucking blasted open, and then another set of doors getting blasted open.
We can't stay.
Sounding like leaving or arriving?
Probably leaving.
They, I am assuming, cracked open the altar, either took something out of it, or went, whoa, that thing just blew up, and then left. How long does that invisibility last?
Yeah.
An hour.
An hour? Alright, I'm gonna head back downstairs and make sure everyone's left. So I'll be gone for maybe 5-10 minutes, but then I'll be back. And I'm gonna head back downstairs, and I just want to look at what they did to the room.
All right, you make your way back downstairs, and you can see as you're going down that the doors have been blasted out, as if they were leaving, like as if you were leaving from the main floor room. You can see that footprints have now. You can see the footprints of people leaving back out the entrance of the spire. Sets of 5. and then as you turn into the main foyer, you can see that the obelisk has been split and cracked open. That a lot of the room around it has been essentially like destroyed. That there is a hole in the wall of the spire itself, and they're slowly making its way inside a watcher.
Yep, that's what I fucking thought.
Yeah.
That fucking piece of shit. Does it look like there was anything in the altar, or is it just a slab of obsidian?
If you wanted to get closer to have a look.
Yeah, I'll make it quick.
All right. Coming up to the altar itself, you can see that it's not just a clean cut through this like obelisk style altar. There was something in the altar itself.
Yep.
You can see the Watcher has got its like 1/4 of its torso inside the building. It's sort of like its myriad of hands, just like moving around, grabbing and touching things, just watching, looking, slowly moving, and then it stops. And then its attention turns to you, Finch. The eyes.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, so that's going to be a full action dash and a step of the wind, which gives me dash disengage. And I will be sprinting upstairs
You
as fast as I can.
immediately turn and sprint as fast as you can, and then you can hear behind you the sound of hands, hundreds of hands of limbs, just slapping, trying to grabbing things being moved, as the Watcher tries to make its way further inside the room at a quickened pace.
That's fucked.
Yeah, I'll be getting upstairs as fast as I fucking can. Although after that, I guess it's not in combat, but after that first step of the wind, I will just be using regular full action dash, cunning action dash.
Mhm.
Just until I get all the fucking way back upstairs.
And you are indeed. But there's no... When you get up there, you no longer hear the sounds of movement.
I am... What breaks the invisibility, Beck?
That would
Oh.
be attacking,
It's an a-
casting.
Attacking or casting. Okay, so I'm still invisible. I will just say, we might be in danger. Just stay alert. I'll be back. I'm going upstairs, and I will run. Just fucking sprint upstairs. I'm going to be careful, but I just want to make sure that the watchers that were upstairs, they're not coming in. That was the thing I was most worried about, was that those watchers are closer to us than the one downstairs was. That's why I wanted to sprint as fast as fucking possible.
You sprint up to the other end of the library, up the stairs, and you can see coming up a elderly gentleman. He's hunched over. He's got two sort of like curled horns on his head, covered in fur, a satyr. And he's dragging the captain's body across the floor to the balcony outside.
Hey, stop!
He looks up at you, and he goes, "Can I help you?"
Where are you taking that man?
"The Watchers are hungry. I must feed them."
Who are you?
"I'm the caretaker. I take care."
How long have you been here?
And he just grabs the body and drags it.
I mean, it feels kind of wrong, but I don't really want to stop him.
Pulling it close to the edge, and then you see a myriad of hands come from like underneath the balcony, coming up and just like grabbing around until they find something, and then and then you hear the sound of crushing, of munching,
No.
bones breaking.
His long name that didn't pronounce.
But you can see that the other bodies that were here are also gone.
How did you get up here?
Well, I flew!
And the Watchers, they ignore you?
Oh, they have to. I keep them fed.
Why are they not allowed in the tower themselves?
Because it's forbidden. That's why. What is your name?
It's Finch.
Like a bird.
Yes. Well, they're forbidden from entering the spire on their honor, or is there a force that keeps them out?
No, they're just forbidden to enter the throne room.
What about the rest of the spire?
I don't know. I wasn't told about that.
Damn, are we gonna move for a third time? So, what about the library?
What about it? You can read, can't you?
Well, are the Watchers allowed in there?
I don't know. I haven't been told.
Well, who told you they're not allowed here?
Well, my lord, my liege, my king.
And who's that?
Oh, who is that? You know, I don't quite remember. I haven't seen him in quite some time, but I will let you know when I remember it.
Sure. I'll see you around, Mr. Caretaker.
Do you want to go for a ride?
Out there? No. Not really.
Oh, well, all right then.
I'm tired, you see.
Yeah, I've been hard at work all day.
Or do you want to rest by our camp?
There's more of you?
A few more.
How many more?
How many would you like there to be?
More than you, that's for sure.
It's with food.
When's the last time you spoke with someone?
Today!
Before me?
Today! I've had a great many conversations.
Finch, what's going on up there?
Oh.
There's a man up here.
What?
There's a man.
Hang on.
Ah! Hello!
What? And with this guy?
Do you want to
this
go
is the
for a
caretaker.
ride?
Just look at Finch.
I shake my head.
No.
Fair enough.
What about you? Would you like to go for a ride?
It's forbidden. I can't.
Who told him that?
I can
you
only
can't-
offer rides. I can't take upon them myself.
Because you're the caretaker.
No. It's because I failed to do a task set before me, and as punishment, I was cursed never to ride again.
Not allowed to ride again?
Yes. I had failed to uphold. What was it? What was the punishment? Yeah, that's right. I had failed to inform Her Majesty that the beacon was fluctuating. And because I failed to inform her, I was cursed. My fault, of course. I totally understand.
Wait, is this the fucking guy? Wait, what was that guy's name? Didn't we know his name
I don't remember.
from the book? Did I write that down somewhere? Shit. I didn't write it down. I'm pretty sure we know his name. Who has the book with the repair log in it?
I don't have that one. I think the captain had it, didn't he?
I have.
I think the
book
captain might have had
book
it.
2, book 3, and book 4, but I don't know what they're
Yes,
from.
the captain had that book.
Oh, fuck.
It's bad still. Okay, take might know where it is.
It's probably in the stomach of a fucking watcher right now.
So, did you used to offer maintenance to the beacon?
Maintenance me? By Jove. No, I don't have that kind of power. Only His Grace, or His Highness, or His Majesty, or my lady, my liege, my lord, my king, my emperor. Only they could do
Your emperor.
it. Yes, he was known by various titles amongst various peoples. I could go on, but I forget most of them.
Well, did you ever witness the beacon being maintained?
Oh, yes! Every time it happened, I was there.
Oh, what was the process?
I couldn't tell you.
Do you not remember, or did you not understand?
I couldn't understand it. The beacon is something far beyond my creation.
Right.
It was created without my hands. It was maintained without my hands. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave you to it. Have you seen a pack lying around here somewhere?
There were plenty of packs here. I've got them in storage. I've taken them to hold.
Oh, well, where is that? One of them has a few books in it that I was lending to, a former friend that I would very much like returned.
Oh. Well, about that, it's... And he points behind him in the direction of the Citadel.
Oh, well, along the way, I guess. Well, thank you for your time.
There's no need to thank me. You know?
Well, I won't keep you any longer.
And then you can see coming out of his fur a necklace with an hourglass attached.
Someone frightened him.
Constantly
fucking...
twisting in the air.
Does it look like me and Maddie's necklaces?
It does indeed.
Oh, I'm not there. Don't worry about it. All good.
Do our ones like move like his?
No, yours don't. They were moving before you put them on. And then once you put them on, the movement stopped, as if stopping essentially your
Dude,
heart.
ask him about it. Ask him about it.
That's what I'm weighing up, but I'm wondering if it'll lead to me fucking dying.
The hourglass comes up, still attached to a chain above his face. He's sort of like holds it up and it's floating in his hand, and it just.
Excuse me, that necklace, and I'm gonna hold up my one, obviously still around my neck. How do we can you tell us more about these?
You, you found my necklace.
Oh, you made them.
Where did I put those? Where were those? It was 14, 15 cycles ago, I think.
Well, I don't know how many cycles ago we found these. We found some of your potions as well, and I pull one out.
He looks at it and his eyes grow wide, and then he goes, "Oh, did you get that?"
They were with the necklaces.
Yes, but where did you get that?
Would I remember?
Where did you get that potion?
Would I remember where it is?
The location, yeah. Like exactly where it is in regards to the labyrinth right now, probably not. No.
I'm just gonna scratch my head. Somewhere that I can't remember the labyrinth changing and stuff.
Have you drunken any of those potions?
No.
Then you have made a grave mistake.
Why?
The potions are meant to be drunk as soon as they're created, as soon as they're found. They stop the effects of time tampering with your bodies.
Oh.
And the necklace? The only way to remove that is, well, if you've got a remove curse scroll or someone that can remove those sort of things, they're cursed. Or you die, and then you take it off, and then someone can revive you.
Whistle's ears are just going down. Oh.
So yeah, has it been more than 5 minutes? I feel like Finch and Whistle should be back by
No,
now.
I already came back up and spoke.
Ah, I must have had my headset off when you did that, man. My apologies.
Well, they said to be prepared, so don't know what's happening.
Right.
So, you're telling me that these potions are useless to us now? Or are they going to be...
You will listen very
Weird.
carefully to me. If you wish to stop your bodies being affected by the surgence of time, you will drink that potion now. And any others that you have upon your ensemble.
I drink the potion.
I need you to roll me a constitution saving throw, please.
Fuck! Oh, did I just get baited into poisoning myself? Oh, fucking 6.
Maddie.
Fuck's sake, I had 2 mean rolls at the start, and I've just had nothing but fuck up after fuck up after fuck up. With the exception of the ghost ladies, but that doesn't count.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh no!
That's
Oh, I'm gonna drop dead again! I'm still only on 15 health.
I healed you.
What?
I did lay hands when you fucking got down by the thing. Remember?
For how much?
48.
Oh, 48.
40. Yeah. Remember, I got you up for fucking. 40.
Oh, 40. Oh,
You take, Wessel, 32 chronological damage.
Chronological.
48 fucking what damage?
You drink the potion and you can feel something happen to you. You feel like everything starts to slow down. And then you blink and everything is back to normal.
What did that do?
You're no longer affected by the labyrinth screwing your life. Suggest you get your compatriots, how many you have, with any other potions you have, spread amongst them.
Well, it's a good thing I fucking grabbed 6 of them. I hand you one, Finch, and then I'm gonna run downstairs and give another 2 to Ezekiel and Sia. Not in character that. Old man upstairs, he told us that we need to drink these right away so it doesn't, and in quotation marks, fuck our lives up. It'll feel weird though, just warning you, it did something to me.
You want me to drink this potion because an old man tell you to drink it. Who is this old man?
Well, I don't know, he made these and I just vigorously jangle my necklace at him.
Well, how do you know that he made them?
Because he said so.
Right.
Did he say to drink the potions outright, or did he say to drink the potions if you're wearing the necklace?
He just said outright, I'm pretty sure. He just
He just said to drink the potion. He did not make mention if it needed to be worn with a necklace.
Well, I'll ask him since I'm still up here.
Alright.
Let us come up there.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
run
don't
back.
have one of these necklaces. Am I drinking this potion also? Sounds like it's just to prepare you for the effects of the necklace.
No. The necklaces were built as a countermeasure for other forces that were within the labyrinth at the time. The potions are to counter-effect the labyrinth itself.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah.
I I guess with Wessel gone back up, I tell me and Sia and unnamed child to come up with us.
Man, I'd really fucking like to have Shrewd Investigator. God, I need to go to sleep. 21.
21. You can see that
That's a low roll for me.
on his face, he is struggling to keep his mind at the forefront. But it doesn't seem like the intelligence he is providing in regards to the potions to be false.
Right. I will very tentatively take a tisp of the time potion.
What a throwback.
So wait, how much are you drinking?
I'm just listen very carefully, and then he said, you
Like
just
that.
gotta take it, and I just downed the, I guess I just downed the whole thing.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what he's doing right now.
All right. Then. Fuck. Sorry, Brandon. You take essentially 32 chrono damage, and the same thing happens to you. Your everything just seems to slow to essentially a stop until you sort of like blink and it goes back to normal.
Oh, do I not do wait with 32 chrono damage?
Yeah.
And that was without Constitution save?
Yes. Your heart, the diamond, stops without your an automatic defense of the heart kicks in, and it could have been worse.
Oh.
Do you mean Sia get upstairs by now?
Yeah, not really that long. If you guys were coming up, and essentially you see what Wessel and Finch are seeing. This sort of satyr gentleman. He's wearing like these like brown scuffed fucking short pants, no shoes. And you see that Finch has just finished a potion of time.
I see him, and I notice the captain's gone. I go, "Where is the captain?"
Well, the Watchers took him.
It's quite sad. What is your name, sir?
I no longer have it.
Right.
Unfortunately, I gave it out to the wrong lady.
Oh,
Okay. Right. And you say for us to drink these potions.
I do indeed. I'm surprised you haven't drunken them already.
Well, you find a random potion in a labyrinth. You are wary of it, of course. In saying
Yes,
that,
but
there
you
be-
speak as if you found it randomly. You surely must have found it within the arcane study, where the instructions for the potions would have been placed.
Well, possibly so. We found these necklaces near it. I pull mine out. Instructions, possibly, but we may not have been able to read them as well.
I think we got something there, but I think I picked up. To me, it just seemed like they did the exact same thing.
Right.
I only ask, how many cycles has it been?
Let me think back now.
What was it? It's close to
Since then?
300.
Since we've taken since we've taken the necklaces?
Since you have arrived within the labyrinth, how many cycles has it been?
6? I want to say 6, isn't it?
I mean, probably 6 that we naturally waited for. There was that one time where it went through like 7 in the span of a few
That's
seconds.
right, yes.
Oh
It could be upwards of 12 days. 12 cycles.
He's going to look at you all. He's going to like wave his hands in an arcane incantation, place them out. You guys are going to be washed in a bright light, and he's going to go 21 cycles.
Ugh.
Well, if you flip around it to 12, I guess. 21, you say.
Yes. If you had drunken those potions when you first found them, that might have only been 1 to 3 cycles. But right now you have been here 21. And if you compare that to the material world, which I am sure you are all from, that's 23 years.
I'm just gonna look at everyone else. Is anything gonna be left when we get back? If we do?
Suppose I should drink this potion then.
Yes.
Thank you, Whistle. Pop mine, and I'm going to drink mine.
Alright. Roll a constitution saving throw for me, please.
Happily will, mate. Happily will. I am looking at a roll of 8. As I rolled a 2 plus 6.
Beck?
11.
Oh, okay.
So I got just a bit of hit points left. That should be sweet.
You both take 40 chrono damage.
Fuck me. I'm down to 24. Thank you, the hit dice that I took that time. That shit hurts.
But you guys are no longer affected by the effects of the labyrinth. So each cycle will only count as a singular day.
Right, well that's good then. Thank fuck for that. So we've been here for 23 days.
You've been here 23 years.
But this potion will negate that to possibly less?
From now on, a cycle
Ah,
will be a day.
Yeah, right. Of course. Well, thank you for saving us some years.
It is my pleasure.
Well, is there a way to arrive in the material plane a bit closer to when we arrived here? Say we fixed the beacon. Would we be able to...
But the only way you could fix the beacon is if you had someone with Imperial blood. And to my understanding, they no longer live.
All right.
I'm kind of gonna nudge Finch's foot with my foot.
When my lord and lady first created this place, through the joys of marriage, they created the beacon, and only them and their blood could control it, could maintain it, could power it. And then you see him just... It looks like he ages in front of you, and then reverts back. I'm sorry, my memory is hampered by time.
Understandable. Well, how many cycles have you been here for?
I have lost count. But I can tell you, I've been here since the war.
Which war?
Which war? It was...
The war in heaven.
I don't know if that was the name of it, but my lady tasked me with making sure that while she was away, that the labyrinth would run as smoothly as it could. I had sent a final message to my liege that his compatriot had arrived, and then my lady had returned, and then there was a ritual of some sort, and I hid the temples and the shrines. It had to be done. And my lady wished it. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Well, that was quite insightful. We are trying to uncover some of the history of this place before we leave.
I'm sorry to say, but there is no leaving without the beacon being fixed. The only way to leave this place is through death. And even then, your souls rarely make it to where they're intended.
Well, we can only try. There is one death before you can't try anything else. So, even if the path seems impossible, if it's the only one available, there's nowhere else to walk.
I appreciate your sense of wonder. And then his head twitches, and then you see his brown satyr fur turns to grey, back to brown again. He goes, forgive me, but I've got to return to my service, and he pulls into like a sort of pocket that isn't really there, and he pulls out a emblem. The emblem has a triangle inside of a circle, and inside that triangle is an eye. And he hands it to you. And he goes, while you have hold of this, the Watchers will leave you alone. At least in an area.
Oh, well, thank you. This will be very helpful for the coming cycle.
No, now I must. I've got to go feed the Watchers! I will see you all later. And then he makes his way over to the balcony, huddling along, and then he just jumps over the side.
Just jumps aside.
Finch, you see that after he falls, a Watcher just runs down from the roof of the spire itself.
Damn.
But the emblem he just gave you looks familiar.
I thought it sounded familiar when you described it.
It looks like the sigil that you were given that would revive you when you died.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Oh, the fucking Concord. Oh my goodness.
That's sick.
I thought that sounded fucking familiar.
Damn, looks like
It's not. It's I mean, it's obviously not that same modified one, but it's a concordant emblem. And it keeps them away.
That's what he said.
Does it look... I guess I wouldn't know what a real one looked like to know if it had been modified. I guess, does it look similar in any way to the one from my vision?
It does indeed.
Damn.
That's cool.
Isn't that a funky coincidence that the little emblems that the Concordant hand out to their agents scares Watchers away? That's like... in my brain, that's like two entirely different magic systems having this like little weird interaction that makes them feel slightly connected in some odd way. Concordant, huh? Alright, I'll turn around. Who's up here right now?
As far as I'm aware of everybody.
Yeah.
Where's the girl?
C is holding her.
Oh. Alright, well, let's... the man told us that this room was safe from Watchers. So, maybe we just set up here?
But might need to get cozy. How big is that area? Do we know?
Well, you're looking at it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're in the throne room, Matt.
Oh, I thought that
Supposedly the
amulet-
Watchers had prevented from accessing the throne room. Which is why the caretaker was here. He was pulling the bodies in the room closer to the edge so the Watchers could grab them. I am fine with whatever we decide to do, though. I guess if he's right and this emblem keeps them away, then we can sort of sit anywhere in the tower.
Oh, that's good.
I don't fancy having to move again.
Then we'll head back down to the library. And I'll just sort of wander back down.
Is that safe from just watchers, or is there other people around?
Well, nowhere's safe from other people.
Right. Alright,
What
well,
happened downstairs?
Oh, yeah, I didn't... the people that I saw in my vision from when I first saw the spire, they, I believe, tore apart the warlord's body looking for the gem that I found in him, and then went into one of the rooms and tore apart all of the paintings and then cracked open the obsidian altar. I think they took something and then left, and then a watcher wandered into the tower and chased me up until a certain point where it stopped. That's what happened.
right, and it's safer downstairs in the library.
Well, I'm not sure. It's safer here, apparently. It's safer in the library also, apparently.
So should we not stay up here then?
Well, it's safe both.
Alright, lead us down.
Alright, I walk away while still invisible.
You guys make your way back down towards the library. You guys essentially just, as you do, prepare to set up camp for the rest of the nighttime shift.
Yep.
Fortifying it as best as you can, moving bookshelves in front of stairs, hoping that what the Satyr said was true in regards to keeping the watchers away. And for the most part, it seems like it is.
Cool.
Who's keeping watch first?
I'll stay
Again.
up the whole night. I mean, I do need to sleep, but
You do.
yeah, fuck, I do. Yeah. Oh, Maddie's got the same thing as me, the fucking exhaust thing. So I will sleep.
Fuck.
Get my full rest.
You can just take
and
turns.
Yeah,
Just the old-fashioned way.
as long as we get full rest.
Yeah, alright then. You guys set up in your little makeshift zones. Ezekiel, you're on first watch,
Yeah.
and nothing happens. The
Beautiful.
watch goes by fine, sleep goes by fine. Nothing interrupts. Nothing disturbs. You guys get a long rest.
Beautiful. How good is that?
3 shrewd investigator points back. Maybe 3 sessions ago, when I used that second point, I was like, "Nah, we'll probably short rest soon. Oh, we'll rest soon." And then 3 sessions later, I'm finally getting all the points back.
It'd really be like that. Sia.
Yes.
The Fey girl sort of like comes up to you after everyone's sort of like had their like breakfast, splitting of rations and whatnot, and she goes to hold your hand.
Okay.
you feel a mental zap as she tries to connect your minds. Either you can let it happen, or you can try and fight it off.
I'll let it happen.
All right. You take 10 points of psychic damage. And then it starts as a jumble, rolling into sort of her attempt to try to convey to you what you've tried to convey to her, emotions and feelings, but she doesn't have the sort of worldly experience that you have. You have a sort of lifetime's worth of scenarios, events, life to pull from to give her the ideas where she has not. She essentially has waking up and then growing in the span of hours. And then something touches a part of like your cerebral cortex mind, the languages, and for a brief moment you know everything. For it is cut. And then you hear just a faint but like sort of warm voice. Sia, that is your name.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Wait. Does the voice not sound different from the previous lady?
It does.
Oh, that's good.
This voice is young, quiet, reserved. You realize that she's plucked through your mind, viewing your history, your past, the events that have transpired up till now. You can see that she tries to form the words with her mouth, and then you hear it in her mind. She goes, I will continue to learn how to talk, but if you don't mind, I'd like to talk within your mind.
Of course.
Do I have a name?
I don't know what your parents intended your name to be, but if you'd like, I can give you one.
I think it would be for the best if I had a name. It might be easier than people calling me that girl.
Sia's gonna think a moment. And how about Alvina?
Albina. I like it. Thank you.
I'm glad you like it.
Then she smiles at you, and you see her eyes soften. The green that was once sort of like a dark green softens to a light green. The switching over to the browns make way for whites. Switching over to the pinks make way for... They darken. And then it shifts once again. I will help the best that I can. I will not be a burden to you.
You are still young. Be a burden all you need to be.
Okay. I can do that.
And Sia's just gonna offer more food if she wants it.
She's just going to just eat that food.
Albina more like Auntie, you know what I'm saying?
Shut up, Andy. So what are we doing?
Well, I turned. I essentially I got a Finch and I say, "You mentioned that the beacon can only be repaired by Imperial blood, right?"
Yes.
Does that girl have Imperial blood? Do you know? Would she?
Maybe. But if she does, then I'm assuming the heart of her father beating in my chest might have the same blood.
Right. So where to the beacon?
Well, that is the massive castle off to the northwest. We did see it while we were at the top of the tower.
Right.
And I don't believe I will be needing the eyes in order to tell where we are going.
Well, that's good.
As the tower is tall enough that we can see over everything and see where our destination is.
What is your estimate?
Which
how
again
far-
was to the northwest. So I will merely need to go back to the top of the tower, make note of the state of the labyrinth, and then we can be on our way.
Sounds good. I'll get my final preparations ready for our leave.
And I'll head up to the top, have a little bit of a looky round.
Oh,
You head up to the top,
Make note of the labyrinth.
and as you do so, you kind of see the sort of. It's not swarming with watchers as how large they are, but it's sort of covered in watchers. And the closer you sort of get to the outside, like the closer you go to the balcony, they sort of they start to like get away, like they recoil and just skitter away down the spire itself. Stepping out of the balcony, you can see where the citadel is, and you can see that the labyrinth has changed. Something has happened to the patternal layout of the labyrinth. It's from where you are. There are lots of gaps. There are lots of broken pathing.
Oh,
oh dear.
well then I will make extra care to make note of where the fuck we are going.
Make a intelligence check for me, please.
Yes,
I
can do that.
DC 15. If you beat it, it'll give you. You'll from where you are. You can.
Oh yeah, no,
pick
I clear that pretty nicely. That is 17.
17. All right. From where you are, you'll be able to map out a path from the base of the spire to at least from where you are. You hope the base of the citadel before the end of the cycle or the start of the next cycle.
That's awesome.
All right. I'll head back down and gather everyone up.
All right. She's just going to take your hand, Sia, and she's going to just. You're in charge.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll start leading everyone. Actually, something worth checking. Are we going to? Is the citadel close enough that we're going to need to make a stop on the way? Where's that map? I think I've saved it somewhere. Oh no, it's in the D&D chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we might need to go somewhere else. Fuck. We might need to go to Javk. And then either from there go to the Citadel or head further west and then head up. Yeah, the Spire is quite far away.
Which way we going, bro?
We will head to Jevk first. It's much, much closer.
Alright.
And it will help us kind of gauge the new labyrinth a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, you guys get ready, get your stuff put away, make your way down to the bottom of the spire. Finch, you can see that the doors leading into the spire on the bottom floor are still open, and there's about 2 watchers that are like in there climbing along the walls on the back. As you guys turn to leave the spire itself, the door being blasted open from the inside, you can see that where there was, when you first got there, a sort of singular entrance. And now you guys can see that not only is that one entrance still there, but along the but along the wall of this sort of boxed room that the spire is in, there are other multiple paths. And you can even see at one corner the labyrinth stonework has crumbled.
Yeah, wow.
And with that, we'll end today's session.
Yeah, cool session, man. It's fucking sick.
Rightio.
Lots revealed.
Yeah, onward and upward.
Onward and upward.
I want to say that